Good morning, Nova Scotia. This is Dan Budgell, and this is the Lighthouse Local for Monday, July 13th. Your quick update on local news, traffic, weather, and sports. In local, we start with a major transportation story for Halifax. The province of Nova Scotia is beginning the process of planning the future of the A. Murray McKay Bridge. An 18th-month business case and public engagement process will look at long-term options for the harbor crossing, including whether the bridge should be refurbished, replaced, or whether another type of crossing may be needed in the years ahead. The McKay remains one of the most important traffic links between Halifax and Dartmouth, so this is a story commuters will want to keep an eye on. In another big Nova Scotia development story, Maritime Launch Services and Isar Aerospace have signed a deal to move forward with a launch complex at Spaceport Nova Scotia near Canso. The agreement will see Isar develop a dedicated launch site for its Spectrum rocket, with construction expected to begin this year and the first orbital launches targeted for around 2028. If all goes as planned, it would be a major step forward for Nova Scotia's role in Canada's growing space industry. Back here in Halifax, Phase 2 of the Windsor Street Exchange project is now underway. The next stage includes work on the current redesigned exchange layout and is expected to continue through the next couple years. The long-term goal is to improve traffic flow, strengthen a key trade corridor, and modernize one of the busiest road connections in the city. But in the short term, drivers should be ready for construction headaches. And a Halifax facility that supports cancer patients is getting an important upgrade. The Canadian Cancer Society's Lodge That Gives has received just over $346,000 from the Sustainable Community Challenge Fund. The funding will go towards a new, low-carbon, energy-efficient heating and cooling system. The lodge provides temporary accommodations for Nova Scotians traveling to Halifax for cancer treatment, so the improvements are expected to make the space more comfortable while reducing energy use. In other news, a sad note from the entertainment world this morning. Actor Sam Neill, best known for his role as Dr. Alan Grant in Jurassic Park, has passed away at the age of 78. Neill had a long and respected career in film and television, with roles in The Piano, Dead Calm, and Peaky Blinders, among many others. He is being remembered around the world for his talent, humor, and lasting impact on screen. Traffic. For the Monday morning commute, expect the usual summer construction slowdowns around the Halifax region. Drivers should be prepared for delays in areas including Bedford Highway, Rocky Lake Drive, Prince Albert Road, and Creighton Avenue, with road work continuing in a number of spots. If you're heading into Halifax or Dartmouth this morning, it may be a good idea to leave a little extra time and watch for lane reductions and stop-and-go traffic. Weather. It's a cool start this morning in the Halifax area, sitting around 12 degrees. We will warm up nicely, though, throughout the day with a mix of sun and clouds and a high of 27 degrees. Tonight stays partly clear with a low near 15. For Tuesday, look for a cooler and breezier day with increasing sunshine and a high around 23 degrees. In local soccer, the Halifax Tides were on the road Sunday and dropped a 1-0 decision to Montreal. It was another close one for Halifax, and they'll now look ahead to their next match as they try to bounce back. In Major League Baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays wrapped up the first half of the season with a 5-4 loss to the San Diego Padres. The Jays now head into the All-Star break before returning to action later this week. And that's your sports update for this morning. That's Lighthouse Local for Monday, July 13th. For more local news, community stories, and updates from across Nova Scotia, keep it here with Lighthouse Radio. I'm Dan Budgell. Have a great day, drive safe, and we'll talk soon.